Hey, thanks for joining me for this episode. We have a lot to do today. One of the main things I'd like to get done today is finish clearing out this island. And as you can see, there's a lot to do still. It took us so long to do that little channel behind me, so I can't imagine how long this part is going to take. But we learned a lot in our last episode about how to do time lapses, so that should go way, way, way better. But I also have to think about storage. So I think we're going to have to build that shulker farm before we can get to this, which is probably going to take me a long time, though it probably won't take a lot of time of the video. One more time. Third time's the charm. Okay, so as I was clearing out this channel, I was wearing out my tools. So I'm going to need a way to get experience a little bit faster as well. Every time I hit that wall. One of the ways I was getting experience was just coming in here and trading with all of our prisoners. And that works okay, except for it's kind of hard to tell like who wants to trade for iron and who wants to trade for paper and that sort of thing. So I had an idea, and I don't think I added it to the video, but I mentioned it in the video. Instead of having everyone with the exact same table, what if I color coordinate the tables? All right, so what I did is I went through and I collected quite a few different colors of trapdoors. So that took a minute, but you can kind of see how it's a little bit easier now to go through and see, oh, there's some glass block guys, there's a iron guy. So I think the next thing to do now is to try to build a shulker farm. And I think to do that, I want to kill the dragon a few more times. I think I have everything I need. Let's go. Oh, one thing though. I am going to try to do this in my camera account. I think it might be a cooler view than watching me fly all over the place and you getting sick watching it. So I'm going to try that. I've killed the dragon a couple times now, but it's not quite as easy by yourself. It's going pretty well, but it's taking a lot longer. So I thought it might be fun to try the spear. Okay, I've got Dragon Slayer here. We'll see if it lives up to its name. I honestly have no idea. Well, at least I got one kill with it. So, technically, it is a Dragon Slayer. Not the world's greatest weapon for this, but not the worst. Okay, I have killed this dragon a number of times now. And I still have a number to go. Okay, so I might be crazy, but I think I'm down to the last one. It's probably good I'm not interested in games like Call of Duty because I cannot hit the broadside of this dragon. See, not all of my shots are errant. I wonder how many people in my audience have ever used the word errant. You know what? I'm leaving that in. That way you guys know I'm a nerd. Okay, here's a little challenge. If you like and subscribe and use the word errant in a sentence, you will be my new favorite subscriber. Come on, here we go. Finally. Okay, let's double check. Haven't flown this way in a while. I think this is it. I think this is it. Awesome. Okay. All right. Now let's clear up some of this stuff. Here's one thing I'm going to make a little promise to you. I'm going to try to stop talking while I'm doing this with my controller. I've been watching some of my videos back to kind of figure out what I need to do better. And there's a lot of things. And I think I've improved a lot, but I have a ways to go. But one of the things that I need to do is stop wiggling my controller when I talk. Okay, so here's a little pro tip for you. You're not going to see this on a lot of lists. So this isn't something that I stole from someone else. If you're having a hard time getting these torches, and I know sometimes you can't find coal or whatever, and you don't have time to wait for charcoal to get made, all you have to do, craft 4 end crystals, come to the end here, summon the dragon, kill the dragon, boom, 4 torches. Here's a better tip. Take the torches, summon the dragon, the torches will reappear, 8 torches. Boom, done. You don't have to look for coal. You can thank me in the comments, and you can subscribe and like, and that way I will know that you got that tip and it was very helpful to you. You like how I say subscribe and like? Because everyone says like and subscribe. I'm different. That's what you're getting with this channel. You're getting stuff you don't get everywhere else. Sure, Mumbo Jumbo has a cool British accent. But does he say subscribe and like? You know what? He's probably going to watch this and then steal that from me. But he's going to say it in his cool British accent. Oh. You know what? I'm unsubscribing from him. Oh, you know what I just remembered, though? Oh, I just remembered that I made a huge mess of my nether portal room by putting buttons down because I was too lazy to do it the right way. Oh, and there they are. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, I should cut this. This is so bad. This is so bad. Okay. Stop starting with okay. Stop it. Stop it. Now that I'm done with the very important job of killing the dragon a whole bunch of times, which was vital and not at all procrastination, it's time to build the shulker farm so that we can move on to other things. And no, the shulker farm is not also procrastination. I don't appreciate you saying that. That's rude. Okay, I traded a little bit for some glass. I think that's plenty for what we're doing. And then I have my source blocks. I have some chests for gathering, hoppers for moving things around. Plenty of scaffolding probably. Actually, I'll just take that out right now. Some boats to catch the shulkers in. I don't think we'll need ladders, but who knows. Some armor stands, which you'll see in a little while. And then some emeralds, just in case I want to fancy the thing up a little bit. But most of the blocks I've grabbed are just stone. The truth is, hardly anyone's ever going to see this. And it's not like it's ever going to be like stumbled upon because it's going to be in the end because we're going to have to build this next to an end city. We don't have to, but it's probably the best way as far as keeping things simple, which is what I'm interested in because a shulker farm is not an exciting farm. What I'm hopeful for is that the end city... What is all that? Oh my goodness, it's all the dragons. Oh man, they shot so many bullets at me and missed. That is crazy. I never even thought about them just going out of render distance. Good grief. That could have been bad if I would have just flown right into one, like fallen into the void. Okay, guys. I was literally thinking, I wonder if I could make an ender pearl throw up to there. Thankfully, it occurred to me if I missed, that would be death. I don't always think of that. Sometimes I only think of things after it's 4 seconds too late. So I'm using a farm design by a guy on the internet that I found. Uh-oh, I got those guys worked up. That was on accident. So I would just like to say when he was building this, he was doing it in creative mode. So I feel a little bit like you don't get to make fun of me for that. If you're looking for that video, it's called Better Shulker Farm for Bedrock, and it's by a guy, and his spelling is OMLEDU. Right, I'm not doing anything different than his design, so I'm not gonna film every detail of this. Okay. Boy, oh boy, I think we're getting very close to the hard stuff. Now we have to get down there, and we're gonna have to put those guys in a boat. We have 8 minutes of invisibility when we drink this. So they're gonna still be able to see us because we have our gear on. So let's just come over here where they won't aggro to us. Get to the bottom so we don't die off. This is the part I'm the most nervous about. I brought 2 boats, but I'm hoping only one will do. Okay, so put that there, put that there. They're not getting mad at us. Okay, it seems to be working. You know what? We could probably just do it like this. Okay, that worked. Can we get the second one in there like this too? Okay. All right, well, I guess the guy wasn't lying to me. Good. Okay, well, that was shockingly easy. Okay, so now we just got to get him here. Hold on, let me just double check something. Okay, so I think we do this. Hold on. Actually, let's be a little smarter. Do that. Put the glass there. Pull the boat the rest of the way. We want the boat on the glass, and then we have to be very careful about breaking it. We don't want to damage them. Okay. That's it. That's what we needed. I think we're basically done now. I mean, well, done is a very, very strong term, but we're done with the part that I was nervous about. So now we just have to come in here and get them to shoot each other. So we have to kind of line it up so that they're coming at each other. Oh yeah, we did get one. Okay, good. So now let's get one over here. Okay, this is going to take a minute, I can tell already. Okay, I can tell this is going to take an hour, so I'm going to pause the recording. You get the point. And we've seen that it works once, so it'll work again. It's just going to take forever. No big deal. I'll just listen to my book. And I'll be back in an hour and a half, apparently. Okay, so it turns out that they're killing each other. So we are probably getting some shulker shells. But it's pretty slow about them splitting in 2. But it does happen. So we're up to 4 now. Oh, now we have 5. I quit recording 2 seconds ago. So it's actually working. Once you start getting more, they go faster. Oh yeah, they're just going crazy now. Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is kind of an interesting little wrinkle that I didn't think about. Now they're starting to die without splitting in 2. So I actually have fewer now than I did a little while ago. For a minute, I had so many. Okay, so I have a bunch in there now. Now, allegedly what you're supposed to be able to do is once you get a few in here like this, you can just expand this out a bit. Let's try this. I can't believe that worked. Okay. I'm very happy with that little turn of events. Good job by me for a change. Okay, so now the question is, do we really want to expand this out more? All right. That made it quite a bit bigger. I think I'll go one more out, and then I think that'll be it. All right, let's just sit here for a while and see what happens. What time is it right now? My time, it is 2:40. I'm gonna AFK for 1 hour. Okay, so I put my camera account up there just to see it. And this is what it's doing. This is crazy. This is working pretty well. I've been AFK for about 13 minutes. And this is how many we have already. Okay, so where are we on our list of things? We want Blackstone. End City Run. Okay. We've gotten almost nowhere on our list, have we? This is super funny. I did an End City Run for some Shulker Boxes. And then instead of doing more End City running, I just built a Shulker farm. So now we have more Shulkers than we'll probably ever need, and we can go grab lots of magma. And then we build our gold farm. And then we get lots and lots of gold. This is going well. At least the very bottom of the list is going very well.